TGIF, Divine Masculine. It's your girl Joy, the Hip Hop Powerful, and I am here for another Divine Masculine reading. Thank you so much for joining me and trusting me with your unfamiliar journey. Okay, we are going to focus on this upcoming week from Sunday to Saturday. Okay, hopefully last week everything went smoothly and you were prepared thanks to my reading. Just give us a thumbs up, a like, share, subscribe, a comment or something. Just let me know you out there. Okay, so let's see what this coming week has in store. Okay, there's a conflict of some kind, hopefully one that can be resolved. Okay, this is internal conflict, and I say that the Five of Wands is internal conflict because wands represent fire, okay? And the fire represents your soul, your spirit, your passion, your drive, your motivation, okay? Your life force energy, your soul. So to have these different aspects of you fighting for a right to be heard, okay? And there are five. Usually you have four. It will be your emotions, your mental space, your physical, as well as your spiritual. But we have a fifth here, an unidentified aspect here of the self. And so I would like to think that everyone, the mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical, have all band together to fight off this unknown entity or aspect. Okay, because if you can see here, he looks like he's fighting him, he is about to fight him, and these two are fighting. But who is he fighting? He is like, no, everybody stop, no, no, no. So maybe that's what it is. Okay, all of those aspects within yourself are kind of getting into it, and then you have the one aspect that wants peace and balance amongst all together. So let's see what is causing this internal sparring, so to speak. Let's see. Ooh, way too many. We're gonna leave those right there. Okay, so if nothing comes out, I got an idea. So let's see. I'm trying. Okay, we get the one. Temperance, balance, like I said. Just like I said. A balanced lifestyle is good for the mind, body, and the spirit. Okay, but that did not include emotions. But here you see the water here being represented by the two cups that the temperance angel is holding. Okay, so that lets me know that first and foremost, there needs to be some emotional stability right now. You need to kind of stay grounded. Things might be getting a bit overwhelming. Okay, and it may manifest as aggression, irritability. Some of you might even feel a little bit more tired than you normally would. Okay, without trying to get into the astrology, okay, you see that the sun is setting in the background here, and so that is almost like a reckoning. I was going to say reconciling, but a reckoning, okay, with the ego, with the self. Is like you realize that there's a problem, you acknowledge that there's a problem, and you are in the early stages of getting a hold, okay, of the problem and actually solving it on your own. Okay, you see the third eye here is lit up. So there is some level of awareness, which is exactly what we want to see. Okay, and when I say see, okay, your brow chakra is obviously your third eye. So what do you envision, okay, for your future when you run into these similar situations? How do you plan on handling it? Because how you handle this situation is basically going to be the outline for how you handle similar situations in the future. Okay, You have to stay grounded at all times. That's why you have the angel with 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on ground. Okay. 1 foot is allowing those emotions to be felt. Okay. And acknowledge and get through them, but you have to stay grounded. You can't let things stop you from maintaining your current lifestyle. Okay. You basically don't want to backslide, as some would say. Okay. Ooh, okay. All the way down to the ground. 3 of Pentacles, okay? That just lets me know that there is going to have to be some work done, okay? Which is totally fine. You're going to have to go a little bit deeper than you normally like to. You know, this water here looks shallow, but clearly here, okay, we are deep down, underground, somewhere in a temple. Your body is a temple, okay? And this darkness here is letting us know that we got to go deep within ourselves and just get past the little shallow surface level to kind of mitigate the problem, okay? If all of your elements, okay, are at a standstill, then you are going to have to figure out what has caused everything to stop and how do you get it back going again. And that is just going to be take a little bit more time and effort than you imagined that it would, okay? And you probably ignored the problem for so long, which is why things are kind of erupting now. Most masculine energies kind of overlook their emotions and how they are feeling and how that in turn affects their physical health, how that affects their mental health, okay, spiritual health. And so now that you can no longer ignore the problem because it's essentially beating you over the head, okay, you're going to have to do some digging to get to the bottom of the issue because you let things pile on and on and on and on and on. And so when you are pulling away at the layers, you realize like this isn't the problem, this isn't the problem, and you just getting down to the nitty gritty. That's all. Okay. The root cause and root chakra. Boom. Tower. Yep. Yep. Okay. Little fight, big fight. Okay. The Tower is about being prepared for the battle, being prepared for the war. Okay, the best warriors, okay, know how to fight. Okay, you got to fight fair. Okay, this is an internal battle, so you don't want to minimize what it is you're feeling. You don't want to what is the phrase or terms that I'm looking for? You don't want to chastise yourself. You don't want to have any negative self-talk whatsoever, okay? And so this is teaching you how to be nice to yourself, essentially when you make a mistake or when you overlook your own personal needs, okay? And how to reconcile and apologize and show yourself some grace and some mercy, okay? Everything isn't always a fight, okay? You might want to be a bit impulsive and just kind of mask the issue, put a band-aid over it, but you can't do that, okay? We are at the tipping point, and things by this point will have tipped, okay? If you find yourself catching a cold, that is another way that negative self-thought can, bam, wands, show itself, okay? Yeah, you want to be impulsive. You want this to be over with quickly, okay? And that's not what healing is about. That is not what it is about at all, okay? When we are healing, we have to take time for ourselves in order to recognize first, how did we even get here? How did you go from here to here? Okay, that's a big jump. Okay, from 5 to 16. Okay, that is a whole 11. In 11, that is a portal. Okay, and so when we are evaluating our needs, personal needs, okay, you can't allow yourself to, what is the phrase? Just try to move too quickly to kind of solve the issue. Okay, you have to have a conscience. You can't be jealous. Okay, and so that could manifest in lots of arguing with other people who have no idea what's going on with you, and you're just lashing out at them because they are the only people around. Okay, and so that's why you have to have hope, okay, for a speedy recovery. Okay, don't think that it's just going to be over in a few hours. Like some things, it might take all week, okay, to get here. Let's see what the final, gotta leave it alone. The Queen of Swords. Let's see. Yeah, I know the Eight of Wands came out in reverse. So I'm gonna just put it in reverse. I don't do reversals, but I just flip them upside down for y'all for the context. But you're gonna have to walk away. You're gonna have to leave some things alone. Okay. It's gonna have to be some habits, okay, that you're gonna have to leave alone. There are going to have to be some beliefs about how you handle your problems, okay, are gonna have to be left alone, because you don't want to be a B-I-T, okay? Words can hurt, okay? And if you are the one carrying the sword and falling victim to the sword, okay, there is lots of personal reconcile that needs to be done, okay? Because you can't talk to yourself any old kind of way and think that the issues are just going to be handled and you are just being disrespectful to yourself, belittling yourself, and not acknowledging that you deserve a kind word or two, okay? So I want you to make sure that you forgive yourself for any quote-unquote mistakes, okay, that may have been made or that you perceive that have been made in order to get you back on your square, okay? Sometimes we have these little moments to kind of remind us that we're human, and that's okay. That is all right. Feelings are part of the human experience. You are not a machine, okay? I'll see y'all next week. Peace.